So you don't want your face to be super cakey and super piled up with makeup. So I'm actually going to start with foundation today, and I have a couple options. I am using the Illamasqua one just because it's the one that I've been using lately. But for drugstore alternatives, a good one would be the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse, which is the one that I use and it's been my favorite for a long time. If you have a lot of blemishes or problem skin, then you might want to go with the Color Stay, which is a little bit heavier foundation and more full coverage. So start with your foundation, and I'm actually just going to go ahead and use the Maybelline one just to show you guys. I do like this foundation. It goes on super smooth and it covers up, I mean, not a lot, so it doesn't have a lot of coverage, but it is buildable. So I've already applied my foundation. If you have problem areas, just go back in with a little bit more foundation and just go over those problem areas just to add a little bit more coverage. I'm going to go ahead and use some concealer under my eyes, and I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Concealer, which is just a little bit lighter than my skin tone, but it's going to brighten up that area with dark circles. And this you could also find at the drugstore. So I'm just going to put that on. That was my dog. Okay, so at this point you can go ahead and do your contour, and then I'll come back and go ahead and move on to the eyes. So I've already filled in my brow, and I'm going in with a eyeshadow base, but if you don't have this, you don't have to do this step. You could just apply some concealer and that'll stick the shadows just fine. So just take a little bit of that and go ahead and spread that evenly all over your lid. Once you have your eyeshadow base on, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the shadows, and the palette that I'm using is again a drugstore product. So it's from Milani Runway Eyes palette, and this is the one that's called Ready to Wear, and the name is in the back right there. So let me just go ahead and very quickly show you the colors, just so you can match them up to whatever you have. And the first thing you want to do is go ahead and take a blending brush, anything that's sort of fluffy like that. Sorry, my camera takes a while to focus. There you go. And I'm going in with this color here, which is a medium satin brown. So it's not shimmery, but it's not flat matte. But a matte brown will work just as well. So go ahead and take that on that brush. And we're going to start this on the outer corner. Just circle it on that outer groove of the eye. Just so most of the color is right on that outside part. Just like that. Then you can go ahead and start sweeping it into the crease. And into the corner like an outer V. And you could go as dark as you want with this, so depending on how dramatic you want your look to be. Alright, so now go ahead and take a flat brush, and let me just go ahead and show you guys what that looks like. Just anything just thin and flat. And I'm going to go in with that champagne color that was in the palette, which is that one right there. Let me swatch it for you guys. Just any sort of nudie shimmery color will work. Anything that you have. So I'm going to go ahead and take that and apply it all over the lid. Again, it doesn't have to be this color. It could be any sort of light shimmery color. And this is a fairly neutral look, so you can wear with any color cap and gown that you have. Okay, just like that. Then go ahead and go back in with that blending brush. No more product on it. I didn't add anything. Just sweep that back and forth. Then go in with a small brush, something like this. And I'm going to go in with this gray color here on top. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to smudge this on the outer part of the eye. Sorry. Had a brain freeze for a second there. I'll just smudge it all along the lash line. And then I'm sweeping it into the outer corner, just keeping it really, really out there on that, just the outer corner. Just like that. Just to add some dimension to the eyes. Then I'm going back in with that blending brush and that brown color that we first applied, and just sort of blending that in. Depending on how big your eyes are and how much space you have here to play with, go ahead and take more of that brown and just go ahead and sweep it back and forth as high as you want. So that's about good for me. And now wipe off that small brush again and go in with this light sort of white color here, just a white shimmery color. We're going to put this in the inner corner. I'll wipe that brush off again, same brush, and I'm going to take that bronzy color there, smudge it on the lower lash line. Then go ahead and take a black eyeliner pencil, and I'm going to smudge this on the outer part of the eye, just that outer corner there. Then I'm taking that small brush again, and I'm just going to smudge this all over the upper lash line. Then take that same eyeliner pencil and we're going to smudge it on the upper and lower waterline. Go ahead and take your eyelash curlers and curl your lashes. I'm taking a face powder that's close to my skin tone, and I'm using the NYC Color Wheel Mosaic Face Powder, and this is just called translucent. So anything that's close to your skin tone, an eyeshadow, anything. I'm just using this because it's a drugstore alternative to my MAC Vanilla. And just go ahead and apply that right below the brow and use it to blend out sort of the edges out here. Go ahead and take a mascara, and the one that I used was the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black, just a classic. And start at the base of your lashes as close as you can and sort of sweep it up. Alright, so to clean up under here, I don't know if you guys could tell, yes you can, it's really messy now. So go ahead and take that same concealer that we used in the beginning and just sort of wipe off any fallout that you may have. So take that concealer and we're just reapply it. Keep going with the face, and for blush I'm using a Wet n Wild blush in Heather Silk, and that's what it looks like. Hope that's focusing. Nice deep plummy pink blush. So go ahead and take a blush brush, dip that in there, and then dab it on the back of your hand because this blush is super pigmented. Then just go ahead and apply that, brushing it back towards your temples. So now I'm taking my MAC cream color base in Pearl, and I couldn't find any drugstore alternative for this. If you don't have this highlighter, I would say go in with a light shimmery eyeshadow and just apply that as your highlight. So just go ahead and apply that on your cheekbones. And then I'm going to go over it with the Lorac Perfectly Lit powder again, that I mostly always use. And just apply that over your cream color base. So for your lips, you want to keep them fairly neutral and natural. So I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Color Icon lip pencil in Brandy Wine, which I used last time, I think. And just go ahead and apply that. Line your lips. Just do it lightly. You don't want too much color. Then you just want to take your fingers and just sort of dab out that lip liner just to lighten up the color a little bit. And just blend it into your lips. Again, any lip liner that's close to your lip color. Okay, now I'm taking a lip gloss, and this is the NYX one in Natural. That's what it's called. And that's what it looks like. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that. Alright, so that's it for this look. Just a quick tip for those of you going to take pictures for graduation. At a studio, they do use flash photography, and flash photography does wash out your blush. So make sure that before you walk in to take your pictures, over apply your blush just a little bit. I did not over apply it, so in my pictures, my blush is gone, and all you see is my contour. And I'll insert a picture at the end so you guys can see what I'm talking about. It does not look flattering. So make sure that you over apply it just a little bit, and once you get out, just go ahead and dab it down, you know, and you're good to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day, and congratulations to all you grads out there, and I'll see you next time. Bye.